Live stream, man. My boy saw by the title, man. We're gonna be continuing the 2029 season. We back again, second day in a row. We got weeks 9 through weeks 13. So by end of the stream, we're gonna take a look at the official playoff bracket, the start of the playoff bracket. So you know what I'm saying, we finna get that into motion. Yeah, man, that's pretty much what we're gonna be doing, man. Everybody go check out the live stream if you haven't already. Yeah, everybody go check out the live stream we did yesterday. Yeah, man, you know what I'm saying, got these games right here. And yeah, y'all will check it on the yesterday's streams out. Super Bowl rematch. Chiefs beat the Commanders 44-39. A good game. We get here week 9. Chiefs play the Raiders Thursday, so we might start off with that for week 9. Kick off week 9. We can do Panthers and Bucks. I'll probably do Panthers and Bucks, honestly. I'll probably do Commanders and Bucks. Or we can do the Chiefs real quick. We can do the Chiefs. So yeah, the Chiefs number 1 offense right now, number 10 defense. And yeah, so we gotta get into it. Chiefs and Raiders. Let's get it. You watch Raiders for a minute. Yeah, also, man, y'all boys go follow. You know what I'm saying? Nah, what? Nah, man.
It's week 9 of the National Football League, and this one features Josh Jacobs. He really helped drive them a week ago with a 3-touchdown game. It's the Raiders and the Chiefs on Thursday night primetime.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada. Tonight, we start week 9 with a primetime matchup between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Las Vegas Raiders. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
And we are underway in Allegiant Stadium. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. Time to see what Patrick Mahomes can do here with his first possession. The quarterback out of Texas Tech getting set to lead this KC Chiefs offense.
You enjoyed watching that game tape, didn't you?
Yeah,
last week's game.
Good. 4 touchdowns with 1 pick.
Now, you were a little upset about the pick. I didn't know if you would play him this week or not if you were the head coach.
Hey, they got the win.
You got the win, so you got to give him another chance?
Give him another shot.
All right, I think the ratio is pretty good. He'll try to eliminate the interception, but he wants to keep that hot streak going, throwing touchdown passes.
Now Mahomes. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 16 yards on the game's first play and a quick first down.
That's a pretty throw right there. That ball's in the air a long time, but it's right on the money on the right sideline. A really good route. Moving the defenders towards the middle of the field before breaking to the sideline. What a completion there. Big-time arm strength. Very nice route.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Mahomes to throw on second down. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and it'll be third down. So, CD, you look at this offense and what they've been able to do. 8-0, perfect through the first 2 months of the year. Second half of the season still to come. We get that. What kind of a percentage chance do you think that they have of running the table?
Partner, I think it's hard to say because history would tell us that the chances aren't good at all. We've seen a lot of good teams teams get to this point, and then they have that one bad week and takes them out of the running. I'm going to say 25%, and I feel like I'm being generous with that number.
The numbers for him from a week ago: 23 carries, 72 yards.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, you know, he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
Here's second. That last run. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And that'll be incomplete. Now on third down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. To throw, it's Mahomes. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 29-yard line. Oh, look at the juke. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. He's got his big tight end, Fan. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. Looking to throw again on second down. Mahomes. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And the Chiefs are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. A stop there on 3rd. They could have held them to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on 1st and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view, that's a big-time pickup right there. And I go right at them with another momentum play. I go quickly and attack them because right now they probably have their heads down a little bit since they didn't stop them on 3rd down.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Hands it off out of the gun.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1.
On 2nd and goal, Mahomes. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes punching it in from a yard away. And the Chiefs are on the board first here in Vegas.
One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either, and it's 7-0. So that one, a 13-play drive in total. And it was all capped by Patrick Mahomes using his legs to get in the end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This take it in at the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So now it's the Raiders' turn to go on offense for the first time. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win. And that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
We talked about prior to the game, but it played out right there on the first play, didn't it? This offensive line is going to have its hands full all night long.
Now, you often speak of scripts to start a game. Does this mean that play number 2, they're going to go off the script a little bit?
Yeah, what's interesting is that most people, when they script now, they actually script those contingencies in, okay, in case they can't run the play they want to. It's long distance now. Let's go to that play.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. First carry for Josh Jacobs. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk-reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got the step on him. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Toward the sideline, and that is a nice catch as he's able to tiptoe his way out of bounds. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a 1st down.
I like how they worked the tight end on a nice little under route there, and if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw here. Throw right side going to be caught by Waller. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 25-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
This has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Completes it to Dixon. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. Charles, Thursday night game. I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook. Pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys? Coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night, guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
On 1st down, they go with Jacobs again. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
Holding offense.
All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center because, remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion. And sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. That is caught inside the 5. Touchdown! A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Raiders respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Personally, for him, a great opening drive. He had 3 catches, including the touchdown.
That felt like tremendous scouting, great film watching, and creating a game plan to start this off. Not only to get him involved, but to send a message to the defense. You have a lot to handle in this one.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it winds up in 6 points for the Raiders. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Kansas City taking the field for their second drive.
As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one. But now playing here on Thursday night, do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
But ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Mahomes now to throw. This will be caught at about the 6. So the completion good for 7 there, and that'll make it second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. The Raiders
They give it off here to the tight end. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the chief linemen might have moved. Maybe anticipating a blitz, and they jumped.
Yeah, and if we saw it, you know that they saw it. The bad guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Noah Fant, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs have taken the lead.
We're still in the first quarter, but it's apparent they're going to have to come up with a different defensive game plan for him because right now he's kind of having his way against that defense and has added a touchdown to the list. How do you slow him down? They're going to have to mix up some coverages, maybe change who's guarding him.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes the score 14-7. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it's Noah Fant who caps things off with the touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense.
And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs. So they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn: find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 and 2nd down. Simply not much more you can ask out of your running back. Over 100 yards and the 3 touchdowns.
And for an old coot like me, I loved it because he did it on the ground. A running back taking control of the game. That's what I like to see.
Hold on. An old coot?
Coot, C-O-O-T.
All right, I'll look that up later. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
On fourth down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Showed some flash on the run, but he will be brought down shy of his 10. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter, as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. Here's Mahomes, yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
They're taking advantage of it.
Thanks to that last play, a little more room to operate. 1st and 10. He's got some breathing room. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again.
Well, they continue to run the football this strong, right up the middle. They're doing on the defensive side of the ball. But right now, they're running the ball very well right at them and right up the middle.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now here's Mahomes. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And the Raiders are in great shape here as they take over at the 46-yard line. Certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were a nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Here's a 2nd and 7. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
A handoff, Jacobs running to the left. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Going for the deep ball. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. 3rd and long, you knew that he was going to throw it. He just couldn't find anybody to throw it to.
Yeah, and it shouldn't have been a surprise, but that was perfect execution of their nickel defense. That 5th defensive back, the extra defender, he really tightened up things downfield in coverage, and they were able to get to him in the pocket.
Now we see Noah Fant as he helps bring this offense back onto the field. It's really been a blistering start to the season for him so far. He's on pace to blow past 1,000 yards. The good receivers, it's interesting, though. You put extra coverage on them, they probably view that as a challenge. All right, I'm going to go after this. You put one guy on them, then they feel disrespected, and they want it to. So how do you cover it?
You're exactly right. That's an insult, right? Especially the year that he's having. But I just have to go ahead and I'm not going to insult him. I'm going to respect him. I'm sending as many people as possible. But one of the reasons he's having this type of a start is despite that type of coverage, he finds a way to what we call uncover late. Ball's thrown, even though there's coverage there, he's the one who can go up and come down with it, finds a way to get to the football.
And the offensive line has given them time in the pocket to have that uncovering late. Mahomes now on first down. And Hill with it over the middle.
Mahomes pass. Complete to Tyreek Hill. A 3-yard pickup.
Throwing again on second down. Mahomes.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be tackled after a gain of 4. Still 3 yards short. Fourth down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down early in the game.
Jake Bailey on now to punt here on fourth down. And you can't do it much better than that. This ball kicks out of bounds at the 4-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And a nice pickup as this one gets him to the 10-yard line. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7.
They'll look to throw. Dixon, complete. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs running left. And that closed up quickly there as he gets it up only to about the 17.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and...
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that is incomplete. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Here's A.J. Cole now to punt this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Fielded just inside the 30. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. So here are the Chiefs to take over. They've gone 2 months without a loss, 8 straight wins for them. And they've got the lead here in this one as well, trying to make it 9 in a row. They'll start on the ground here on first down. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 43-yard line.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
Complete to Tyreek Hill.
And defensively, they run zone covers there. You have to be a little careful. You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone.
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
It moves to 2nd and 10.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. 53 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
Well, how many times do we say in this game is speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways. In this case, You got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. And that led to a really nice game.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Open man is Hill. He's got it. Ball on the 8. It's 2nd and 4. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Chiefs have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions, and they're a PAT from going up 21-7.
Yeah, very impressive the way that they've moved the football. Full command of their playbook, full command of the way they wanted to attack.
Butker now to add the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it was all capped by Patrick Mahomes using his legs to get in the end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Taken at the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. And now here come the Raiders. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. Incomplete. He was waiting. It's a win for the Chiefs here, and no surprise, it was Patrick Mahomes who really led the charge.
Yeah, and he did it with both his arm and his legs. You talk about a dual threat. How about this headline? 2 touchdowns passing, 2 more rushing. They just couldn't find a way to slow him down.
So for the Chiefs, the train just keeps rolling. 9-0 now to start this campaign. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week, where they take on the Tennessee Titans. Meanwhile, for Las Vegas, they'll lose an important one here, as that drops them to 5-4 on the season. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel to Denver to take on the Broncos.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we've got the Panthers' creative quarterback. You can't ask for much more than his last game, a 5-touchdown effort. It's the Panthers and the Bucs, next on Madden NFL 23.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is in uptown Charlotte, North Carolina at Bank of America Stadium. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup set to go here between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Carolina Panthers. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And leading the charge, we get a look at their 6-year quarterback.
He threw for nearly 350 yards. His team won. And one word just kept coming to mind as I watched him during the game. Surgical. Absolutely surgical. That's why he won NFC Offensive Player of the Week.
Yeah, very precise. The throws maybe as accurate as he's been in some time.
Yeah, I think he feels pretty locked in here. And I think he feels like he can get it done again in this one, too.
They'll start on the ground with Harris. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. 2nd and 9 now. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. 3rd play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. By the Buccaneers. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. He was trying to do anything he could to get that final little bit for the first down. Instead, he lost the ball.
Yeah, and he was short of the first down, but not by much. Trying his best, as you noted, to get there.
Sometimes quarterback.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
2nd and 1. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they'll get him down inside the red zone at the 14. It's also a gain of 14. First down.
But I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Back to throw here. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Panthers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
Now a play fake here on first down. He gets it complete to Harris. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. Now a give, running left is Harris. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. That one a first down pickup of 8. They'll run again with Harris. And he'll get this up to about the 40. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. Yeah, this is going to be a Panthers first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. A false start backs them up 5. 1st and 15. They'll try the right side with Harris. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But third down coming up.
And he comes back with one complete. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up a fourth down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. Third down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
Here's the Panthers punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And a nice job here on special teams. This will be down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Now, quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Back to throw.
Otten brings it in over the middle.
The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for third down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
They'll get this into the hands of Antonio Gibson. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Back to throw again. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 8 catches, 84 yards, and a touchdown.
And he's able to pull that last pass in, but this is usually a pretty tough unit to try and maneuver against. They're in the top 10 in the league against the pass, and you and I both know there's not much difference between 1 and 10.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
The Buccaneers sit 5-3 now on the year. And they come in playing some pretty decent football, 5-3 over their last 8.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Straight ahead, Gibson.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 7 yards there and a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
Throw left side, hauled in by Otten. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing middle, and it's complete.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. And that's knocked away and incomplete. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. And he's going to miss this one. Wide to the left from distance. It's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game.
And anytime you see a kicker trot out to try one from 56 yards, you know everything's got to come off perfectly for it to have a chance. If the laces aren't quite right, if he doesn't hit the fat part of the ball just right, it's unlikely to go through. And that one winds up no good.
Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
On second down, this is Harris. And he stopped immediately there. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. And that is incomplete. So on 4th down, Matt Rule brings out the field goal unit. On the left hash, officially it's called a 51-yard attempt. And this one is right down the middle. And the Panthers stake claim to a 3-0 lead. So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD. And it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far. Finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now.
Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done, because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
That one, a first down pickup of 8.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
On first down, right back to Gibson.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Here's a 2nd and 7. And this is caught by Evans.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
A give up the middle to Gibson.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Panthers are going to take possession of the football. And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
They go play action here on first down. And he'll find McLeod on the right side complete.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
2nd and 3.
There's Trimble, the tight end. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. 2nd quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. On the give, this is Harris. Slipped 1 tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. He'll drop to throw. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes.
It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up third.
And we all know how talented this guy is who's calling the signals for him, but even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
The offense on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 17. Looking to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down.
I thought he did a pretty good job there to get back what he could, but let's face it, that sack on 2nd down, talk about throwing a wrench into the works. It certainly did.
Yeah, he did everything he could there trying to pick up some positive yardage, and he did, but not enough. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And they're able to double their lead in this first half. It's 6-0. Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now. Yeah, they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And, Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. On play action, they'll throw. On the move to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. On 2nd down, a run with Gibson. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Forced, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
On 4th down, Matt Ariza sent on to punt. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. So here are the Panthers set to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Harris starts the drive on the ground. He juked him. First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. That caught by Trimble. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
They hand this off to Harris, and that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package, and that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Here's the Panthers punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Complete right side to Otten. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a 1st down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
And time to give some credit to the big fellows, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time, be able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
Oh, that was a pretty route right there, because it's all about finding a window on a route like that. He lined up on his left, ran the deep in route over the middle, and the ball was right where it needed to be. Really good trust between quarterback and receiver. Really good completion.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He completes it to Evans. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's got Otten. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up 1st and goal.
They've looked his way quite a bit, and in my estimation, as well they should.
Well, that's now 5 catches in this first half alone.
And he picks up another 1st down. He's been an important part of their offense here early.
A kicker fest so far, all points via field goals. They're hoping to change that right here. Back to throw again. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Not the 1st and goal play they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down to the ground. This offense continues to shoot themselves in the foot. And here, another sack.
All game long, we've seen missed assignments, which have led to turnovers, sacks. This group has not played well at all here in the first half.
1st down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. He'll look to throw. This one taken in by Otten. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. A nightmare on 3rd and goal. He's sacked, and multiple players broke through the line to get him. Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here, picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends of what we've seen so far.
And now the Tampa Bay field goal unit comes out here. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder. And his kick is good. And they are on the board, trailing now 6-3. So if you like field goals, you've come to the right spot. We've had 3 so far.
But this is a football game, right?
It is.
You like that one, huh? You like where I went with that? How about that one?
I like it.
Okay, but hey, let's face it. In this game right now, both defenses have responded well. They're trying to hold the line on this. You just wonder if anyone can break through with a touchdown and put some pressure on their opposition.
Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. Just the one misstep for them in the first half of the season. 7-1 is the record at the midway point. And in terms of whatever power rankings you want to go by, they're at or near the top of the list in terms of best teams in the National Football League.
And for me, in my little bit of rankings here, I've got them at the top. I know there's still 2 months to go, and we've seen teams get off to hot starts and then fade away due to injuries or the schedule or whatever. But unless there are a rash of injuries on this team, I'd be surprised if they're on a 1st or a 2nd seed come playoff time.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection. Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete. Harris running straight ahead. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. Back to throw here. He's going to go for a big play downfield. He's got a man complete. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And that looked almost to be a case of, a quarterback saying, hey, I'm going to throw this as far as I can and hope you run under it. Mission accomplished.
And that is absolutely demoralizing for a defense because you've got the offense on the ropes. It's 3rd down. You're trying to get off the field, and then wham. You have a letdown in the secondary, and you give up a big one.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. Harris is into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet or they just executed better. Because they had 2 previous drives that ended in field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
Yeah, it works very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball well.
Point after try forthcoming. And it's up and good to make the score 13-3. So this drive spans 7 plays.
And it was Najee Harris who finished it off with a touchdown run.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Buccaneers getting ready to go as they take the field. They're in a 13-3 hole here now as they come up on 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. They'll look to throw here. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13.
And this pass rush has really been bringing the heat and has already gotten home a few times here in the first half. So how about the play call there? Sometimes if you can't protect, you've got to fool them. Screen passes like that can take a little steam out of what's been a relentless rush so far.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Clock running, the Bucs trying to go quickly and get set. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Now he'll escape to his right. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bucs have cut it back within a score.
As you know, I love the players of the past, but the players of the present and their mobility to move around and play quarterback, we just saw the end result of a guy that can shake it and find a guy open downfield.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead down to 3 at 13-10. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it's all finished off with a touchdown by Tampa Bay. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Najee Harris and the rest of this offense work their way back onto the field. So far, been so good this season. Well on his way, as you see, to a 1,000-yard campaign. Is he almost having the type of year to where you say, let's let him get his and we'll control everything else?
That's one way to go about it. Personally, I go about it differently. I'm taking on the bullet. I've got to, because he gives his team an identity and confidence. And if we slow him down, now guess what? Everyone starts looking at each other like, who's going to make a play? Because he's made all the plays so far. So I have to go get him first. Build my defenses towards shutting him down.
Good luck. I mean, not many teams have been able to do it. We'll see. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And this will be caught at the 30. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
How about the first half he's putting together? Well over 100 yards already with that last catch. And to me, they'd be well served to keep looking his way. A number of big plays already in this one.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that extends their advantage to 6. It's 16-10.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
No reason to do anything foolish as they'll snap it one more time on first down. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach!
Okay, all right, Brandon, thank you very much. Hi again, everyone. Let's get you caught up with what's going on around the NFL as we are officially into the second half of the season. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Moving on, let's take a look at the next-gen stats in the first half for Tampa Bay. And it's been the passing game that's been the story. They have feasted on this secondary to the tune of 200-plus yards already through 2 quarters. Meanwhile, for the Panthers, they too were able to take advantage of a soft secondary, as both of these two teams really threw the ball at will in that first half.
Second and 6. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete.
First target, first catch, and a first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Panthers are going to take possession of the football. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
Now a first down carry for Harris. Down at the 35. It'll be 2nd down. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Looking to throw. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. They'll run. Here's Harris. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. And now right out of the 2-minute, have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. They're going to look to throw. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. That's just how they do it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly.
So this one is over. A victory for Carolina.
If you step back and look at this, CD, a pretty impressive victory. Not the best defense in the NFL they were going against, but it is a top 10 defense in this league, and they're pretty sound, but yet they found a way to get it done and get the victory.
Yeah, I got to give them credit because I think their game plan was really, really strong for this one. They knew where they wanted to attack. They knew how they wanted to execute, and they did it with confidence and a little bit of verve as well.
So for the Panthers, they're setting themselves up as a major contender as they move to 8-1 now on the year. And they'll have another home date next week as the Detroit Lions come to town. Meanwhile, for the Bucs, they'll lose an important one here as that drops them to 5-4 on the season. And they're going to get an extra week to stew over this as they're not back in action until week 11.
All right, y'all. So, man, we in week 10, man. So we gonna check out the NFL standings. We're gonna basically update y'all boys. You know what I'm saying? We midway through the season, a little ahead of midway through the seasons, man. So we're gonna, like I said, I'm gonna update y'all boys on the standings, and we're gonna look at some awards and things of that nature, man. Division winning, all that type of stuff. So how the division sitting right now? What I meant to say, yeah. So Chiefs, you guys, them boys sitting at 9-0, man. Boys lost Chris Jones. Y'all boys know Chris Jones retired last year. Them boys didn't miss a beat. They got a number one offense, top 10 defense. So yeah, the Chiefs 9-0, man. Them boys still best team in the league right now, man. You know what I'm saying? 9-0, number one in power rankings. So yeah, um, yeah. So then you got the Panthers sitting at 8-1, 3-game winning streak. Panthers just beat the Bucks, man. You know, for turnover, the boys they look good, man. Like the Panthers, you know what I'm saying? They look good, man. Look good. Look real good right now, man. No surprise, man. You got the Dolphins 7-2. We haven't watched the Dolphins game this year, but yeah, the Dolphins 7-2. All that talent on the team finally, you know what I'm saying, coming to some good use. You know what I'm saying? 3-game winning streak. Shout out to the Dolphins. What's they roll? The home wins, 2 okay. They 3-0 on the road, so okay. What about the Panthers? Panthers 4-0 on the road, no road losses. So all right. We got the Bengals sitting at 7-2, 3-game winning streak as well. Bengals, man. Of course the Bengals gonna be good. You know what I'm saying? We got the Super Bowl champions, the Washington Commanders, sitting at 6-2 right now. 4-0 at home. 2-2 at home, so they gotta figure it out at home. They did play the Chiefs at home, so that's kind of a yeah, but still they gotta figure it out at home. But yeah, the take two also came at home. One against the Chiefs, and I don't know the other team, but yeah, sitting at 6-2, sitting at a good spot, still can get the number one seed, you know. So they get it. I think the champ's gonna be good. Cardinals, man, got one of the best defenses in the league, sitting at 6-3. Lost last week, but looking good, man. Cardinals looking good, but they obviously gonna be. I don't see them doing nothing, getting past the first round or whatever, because they play. But yeah, we got the Bills 5-3, 2-game winning streak. We got the Rams 5-3 as well. Okay, the Rams. Okay, all right, Rams. Hold on, give me a second. All right, yeah. Hold on, yeah. Oh, shit. All right, so yeah, so Rams 5-3. You got the Jaguars, they 5-3. Okay. So W season for the Jaguars so far. Niners 5-3. So a lot of close race. It's a close race between a lot of teams right now. Falcons 5-4. Bucks 5-4. Raiders 5-4. Seahawks 5-4. Bears 5-4. Vikings 4-4. They're on a 4-game losing streak. Vikings 7. They started off good, but boys they going downhill right now. Patriots as well 4-4 going downhill. Lions sitting at 4-4. It was good too, but nah, yeah. Hold 5. And then y'all boys see the rest of the teams, man. At least every team got to win. You know what I'm saying? Saints 6-game losing streak. They 1-8 right now. So yep, Saints not surprised. Steelers not surprised. Texans not surprised. Giants not surprised. Damn. But the Jets still not good, bro. The Jets need to get together. Man. They got good receivers. They got, you know what I'm saying? They got, Sauce Gardner still over there. They just drafted a cornerback. So I don't know. The Jets got to figure it out. Ravens, I'm not surprised they still Chargers. I'm low-key kind of surprised. And you say it's gonna be down. Yeah, so like I say, it's a lot of close teams. You know what I'm saying? A lot of close teams. But let's look at this division round. I said division round. Let's look at these divisions. And yeah, so the Bengals running off with this division. Y'all, they gonna win this division. Yeah, the Bengals gonna win this division easily. The NFC North is terrible this year. The Bengals gonna easily win this division, so they'll have a divisional spot. That's good for the Bengals. AFC South is pretty I'm gonna say AFC North. If I say any, so yeah, I'm gonna say AFC North. But we got the AFC South, the Jaguars 5-3, Colts 4-5. So you got the Titans as well. Texans not making a bet. Yeah, it's a 3-man race right now. Jaguars on top. Yeah, they got the schedule shit, but I can see the Jaguars winning it. You know what I'm saying? The AFC East, the Dolphins, the Bills, and the Patriots just out of there. But okay, I can see the Bills and the Dolphins winning it, even the Patriots still. But I'll probably say it's gonna be between the Dolphins and the Bills. But I'll say the Bills. Chiefs, they gonna run it off with this one. Either the Raiders 5-4, but yeah, Chiefs, they still own this division as well. Yeah, they still own this division too. I ain't gonna lie. Okay. Going on in the division, yeah, they own this division. They haven't lost to none of these teams in so long, bro. NFC North, we got the close race between all teams. The Bears, the Vikings, the Lions, and the Packers. So this gonna be a good division, a good race right here. It's definitely a good race. NFC South, the Panthers can run away with that one most likely. I could see the Bucks or the Falcons making it. You know what I'm saying? Commanders. We got Commanders. They go 8 right. They out. They took it. They took it again. NFC West. Oh my God, yeah, this gonna be a good one too. NFC West gonna be a good one too, y'all. Any one of these teams can win the division. 49ers on a 14-win streak, so they're hot right now. So yeah, and that's the divisional. I just got these week 10 NBA these awards, stats and awards. You know, halfway through the season pretty much, just like that. Who's the MVP so far of the 2029 season? Tua Tagovailoa, man. Tagovailoa. Okay, Tua. Wow, not expecting him to be up here. Shout out to Tua. You got C.J. Covington, Joe Burrow, Josh Allen, Tyler McDyke, Tommy Thomas. No, Patrick Mahomes is low right now, but like I said, it's only week 10, y'all. It's only week 10. All this stuff could change, but the Dolphins are good right now. I could see Tua winning it. I could see Joe Burrow winning it. You know what I'm saying? I could see Patrick Mahomes winning it. Yeah. Go to there, Matt Rule. For sure. Doug Peterson might come in it too. Depending if the Jaguars continue to do good, he could definitely win it as well. Obviously, player of the year, obviously, you know what I'm saying? Isaiah Pacheco. We got obviously Najee Harris. He always gonna be up there, bro. Najee Harris is a dog, bro. Defense player of the year, Quentin Williams right now. It's a close race between all these guys, y'all. It's a close race. NFC, you got Armando Blunt, both of them. It's a close race for the Deep Boy Award. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Justin Ballard for the Jets. And the NFC is, yeah. That boy with EJ gonna win it for sure. I feel like EJ gonna have him winning it too. Defensive Rookie of the Year. He lead the whole league in tackle, so he's definitely gonna win this Defensive Player of the Year award most likely. Or Vincent, but I say EJ Ezekiel. Vincent can win it too though. But yeah, it's gonna be a close race though. Like I said, best QB, Dak Prescott right now. Got Tua, Isaiah Pacheco, and okay, let's see here. Okay, Dolphin receiver. Quentin Williams, linebacker, Willis, and Thomas, DB, Snead, of course, Duffy, NFC, Javon Diggs, James Jones. Okay. All this stuff, everything making sense. Okay, so that's how it's looking so far. Best offense right now, Chiefs. Best defense, the Eagles right now. Versus Rams. Regular efficiency, Browns. Penalties, Chiefs. Got the least amount of penalties by far. Oh my God, that's good. That's why they so good. Turnovers, Ravens. And yeah. All right. Yeah, we got these passing leader right now. It's Joe Burrow. Most touchdowns right now is 225. He got a good TV ratio too as well. Kenny Walker with the most rushing yards with 1,000 so far, 14 touchdowns. So okay, that's nice. That's good shit right there. Receiving, John Mechie. This nigga, what's his name? Always David Bell. Always, damn dog. This nigga David Bell, dog. God, man. Blocking, okay. Got yeah. See, like I say, Ezekiel, Collin, 95 total tackles. Most of them is solo, 79 and 16. So that's amazing. We got Perkins up there as well. A lot of good tacklers, man. Tackle for loss, got the sacks. Nick Bosa, 11 and a half. Like I say, it's a close race between all these guys. It's close, man. Look, it's very close, man. Between all these guys. From a good race. It's a good ass race, man. Trayvon did 4 picks, leads the league. Interception yards, Trayvon Diggs, 87. Nathan, 55. Ezekiel, 55. And yeah, man. Let's see how boys. Let me know. I feel like the season going turn out by the end of the season. Yeah, we're gonna get into some more games. We're gonna get into some more games though. Let me know a game y'all want to see. We might sim this real quick here. I don't really see no interesting game for it. We could play that Panthers game, but besides that, I'm out. Oh, we could play the Commanders and the Rams. Yeah, let's go. Let's check out this Commanders and the Rams game. Let's see how the Commanders play the Rams type shit. Let's see that. Rams got number 3 defense. Okay, that's probably why. I ain't watched the Rams in a long time. Let's see what the Rams. Still got Cooper Kupp, Jalen Ramsey still got Jalen Ramsey, got James Dorsey. All right, that's good.
It's week 10 of the National Football League, and this one features Trevor Lawrence. He's coming off a nice week throwing the ball, 4 touchdown throws. It's the Commanders and the Rams, just ahead on EA Sports.
We are just inside the Beltway, about 10 miles east of the Capitol Dome as we come to you from FedEx Field here in Landover. Today we hit week 10, and we've got a good one in store between the Los Angeles Rams and the Washington Commanders. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends.
Periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. Takes it at the 7. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
It didn't take long to see our first penalty of the game, did it?
We always talk about...
Now Lawrence on first down. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down.
And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their second down call is going to look like now.
So an early wake-up call there leads to a quick 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Lawrence got this complete to Jahan Dotson. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
The Rams offense ready. They're backed up to start their initial drive. And leading them out is their 5th-year quarterback.
So this is what we find out about the game plan and the trust factor, don't we? In this situation, the natural thing is take care of the ball, run it inside. Everyone cover it. Just, get yourself some room and let your punter punt it out of there. But when you really got a QB you can trust, you might want to take a little shot early and try and create some space.
He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. The numbers a week ago for Kupp: 4 catches, 82 yards.
And I get the feeling that he loves this matchup. I mean, the unit he's going against is in the bottom half of the league against the pass. He had to have circled this one on the schedule and said to himself, this should be a big game.
2nd down and inches. Looking for Cooper Kupp again, 2 in a row. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. And he's going to have a Rams 1st down as he's got this up to the 35-yard line. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. But the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now back to throw. Throw left side, complete to Kupp. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11. Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his 3rd completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And the top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at him, make him think as he's running downfield, and hope you can create a little bit of havoc.
And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. But yet another completion here on this opening drive, and he's now perfect 4 of 4 to start. Pretty solid execution here.
And how about how everyone's handled their nerves? Because you know what it's like to start a ball game. You're so amped up and ready to go, and sometimes the execution isn't there. They've been flawless so far. Well drilled, well prepared, and excited to start this game.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
I apologize in advance, partner, but the beefeaters on the interior of this D-line, you just know they were licking their chops on 3rd and short. And yes, they were rewarded with a tasty dish, stuffing that one short of a 1st down.
Well, we got beefeaters licking their chops and tasty dish in one fell swoop.
I did apologize in advance, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. That line's not eating tofu, I'll tell you that much for free. The Commander's going to retake the field for drive number 2. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in 1st place in their division, looking really good. And looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number one goal? Make the playoffs. Number two, win your division. Number three, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number one seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
Second and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
First carry for the Clemson man, Travis Etienne.
Oh, what a juke into space. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Well, that is a running back who was not about to go down easily. He fought his way through the contact until the seas opened up for him.
Yeah, and this could be a sign of what this defense is in for, because you know all week long the coaches were preaching to the defense, you've got to be able to wrap up against a back like him or he can make you pay. Technique, technique, technique.
On first down, right back to Etienne.
And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
The numbers on the ground for Etienne last week.
17 carries, 62 yards, and a touchdown.
How about we shine a little spotlight on the offensive line? Those big guys up front are creating nice space, nice gaps for them to run through. I think he's going to go for over 100 yards in this game.
On second and 9, Lawrence. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47.
Looking to throw, Lawrence.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. 13 yards there and a Washington first.
The first drive this unit had, they punted. This drive, much more polished, just looking crisper, aren't they, moving the ball?
Maybe the first drive was a little bit of a wake-up call. Probably a little bit angry that they had to punt the ball away the first time they had it. Got motivated, got to the sideline, said, okay, let's not let that happen here as we take over again.
Throwing now, Lawrence on first down.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Holding. Offense.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
From the gun, it's Lawrence.
Flushed out right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage.
To throw again on second down, Lawrence. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. On third down, Lawrence. And he finds McLaurin. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 14.
That one good for 16 as the drive continues. That catch, by the way, number 940 in his career, so he's 60 away from a grand, but 940, that ties him with Art Monk.
And I think it's fitting that he tied Art Monk because of the way that he goes about his business, the way that he plays the game. Not a lot of flash, not a lot of dash, but plenty of production.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. So nothing doing there, and it'll be second down.
Here's Lawrence to throw.
And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play.
Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
right where this set of downs started. They need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Now Lawrence to throw. Buying time to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage.
A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
And his kick is indeed good. And it's 3-0 Washington. Well, both teams kind of feeling each other out here. And now after 3 drives, we have a score with that field goal.
Yeah, they're still waiting for their breakout drive to come to them, all right? They're using the playbook well. They're looking for that extra section that says touchdowns instead of field goals. But they'll take the 3 for now and try and get set up for more later.
So the Rams coming back onto the field, their second drive of the game. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. 2nd and 3. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. On play action, they'll throw. That'll be caught by Cup. And he'll go out of bounds into red zone just inside the 20. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be 4th and short.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they go to work on a 1st and goal. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. A great play there with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Rams have moved out in front. And nothing special there. They show they were going to run the football. They ran it. They got it in.
Like old-time football, right? Hey, this is exactly what we're going to do. Straight-ahead power, and they got it done.
An extra point attempt to follow here. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. On first down, Lawrence. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Lawrence. This to McLaurin out on the left side. And they're able to get this one across the 35. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
And partner, the tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence. He'll get this off to Etienne. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
From the 41, Lawrence. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Rams are going to get it back here just past the 35. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
And the Rams now coming out on the field. And the question, can they turn that interception into points? A tie game for the moment in the fourth quarter. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 72 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. They go play action here on first down. And the Washington pressure gets to him, and he will go down. Jamin Davis from his outside linebacker spot, forcing the sack for a loss of 8. Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously, led to a very quick sack.
And this came from the edge, and those pass rushers, they have so many tricks of the trade to get around blockers. They have a lot of tools in their kit. This was pure speed and athleticism on this play, though. And they could barely get a glove on him before he got the quarterback on the ground.
The Rams on third down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 17. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff. And just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. The Washington offense set to take over again. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the fourth quarter. Now Etienne to start the drive. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now Lawrence. He'll complete this one to Watson. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a first down. Lawrence will throw. And that is caught on the right sideline but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. 2nd and 10 now. It's Lawrence. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And they're going to get this up to midfield. From midfield now, Lawrence. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
It's now
And to throw again is Lawrence. And that's complete ETN out of the backfield. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here, a little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Now Lawrence. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the first.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10, right at the 40. On play action, Lawrence. Rolling to his left. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. And he'll take this one down to the 36. If they get nothing else here on 3rd down, it'd be a 53-yard attempt from this spot. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Target is to Dotson, and he's got him. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3.
If this were baseball, we'd call this small ball. Instead of pushing it downfield, they throw a short pass trying to pick up the first down, but the defense rallies to the football and stops him short, bringing up a 4th down.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to break our 4th quarter tie. And this one is right through. And they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Rams offense now making their way out to take over. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's got his man on the out route. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. 2nd and 1. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Now back to throw. On the completion, this is Carey. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 38-yard line. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. He's back to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. They'll look to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll be taken down well before the 1st at about the 36-yard line. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And that absolutely cannot happen. Just a gain of a yard in this situation, you've got to get chunks of yardage. Otherwise, the defense, very happy with what you're doing.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to tie things up in the final minute. And his kick here is good. And that will tie this game here in the final minute of play. So a big kick to get this back to even. Yet now the worry is, did you leave too much time on the clock? Because another field goal the other way, that does you in.
You're exactly right. You didn't get it to overtime yet. So now as a defense, you've got to think to yourself, you can't play prevent defense and just give up big chunks of yardage in front of you, but you also can't let anyone behind you. So you sit right on the line between the two, play the best defense you can, and not make it easy for them to move the ball downfield.
Lawrence. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing now, Lawrence. And Dotson, he's got it. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, here's Etienne. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. Washington going to send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Rams will go on offense here with the 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Oh, and the tackle comes quickly. That's only going to get him a couple. Tackle made there by Jabril Peppers. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. So 4 quarters wasn't enough, and we are off to overtime. Don't change that dial. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
Fielded right around the 8. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And everyone knows the OT rules, Charles, but pretty simple formula. They go down and get a field goal, we continue play, but if they can find the end zone on this possession, ball game over.
And as meticulously as all teams plan for a game, I don't doubt for a second on that offense coordinator's play sheet, he's got some overtime plays that he wants to run. I know it sounds crazy, but they plan for everything. 1st and 10 all the way throughout the game, 2nd and 7, whatever. Right now, he's looking at that play sheet saying, if we get to overtime, what can we break out that they haven't seen?
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Etienne once more. They had 3 yards on 1st down, just 1 yard there. Opening drive of overtime, and now facing a 3rd down and 6. Big play coming up. Here's Lawrence. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
At least this time he's getting hit after a positive play for his offense. The pressure was coming through yet again, but he certainly didn't stick around for the sack on this occasion. Found an escape route and ended up getting the 1st down before taking the hit.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. From the gun, it's Lawrence. Complete, it's Dodson. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 37-yard line.
Straight ahead, Etienne.
And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
Tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up.
They go play action with Lawrence. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through, and they have regained the lead. So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. Well, it's pretty simple now. They need a field goal out of this drive to extend overtime, or obviously, Charles, a touchdown to win it.
Yeah, and I'm taking the defense's perspective on this one, partner, because now they know with a 3-point lead, they can afford to give that up because you just keep playing, right? Overtime gets extended. But if you give up the touchdown, it's game over. So on offense, every play you make, you've got to try and get just a little bit more out of each one in order to try and get to the end zone because they're going to play everyone back, keep everything in front.
These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the first. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Back to throw again. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And he gets it back into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery leading to a Washington touchdown. And Charles, look at the big fella. What a rumble that was. Not only to scoop it, but then take it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
And now you know they're going to have to hear about it from now on. The defensive backs, he's going to want to run with them, do their drills, the whole deal. He thinks he's the pace setter now.
It doesn't matter what happens in practice this week, he's smiling. So it's the Commanders who come away with a win, and they got a solid outing here from their quarterback, Charles, and that's, of course, Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah, some of these DBs are going to be tossing and turning tonight, partner. He really had their number. Wound up with well over 300 yards passing and 2 touchdowns to boot.
So for Washington, the win will move them to 7-2 now on the year. And they'll have another home date next week as the New York Giants come to town. Meanwhile, for L.A., they'll lose an important one here as that drops them to 5-4 on the season. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Santa Clara to take on the 49ers.
It's Week 11 of the NFL. Up next, we'll get a look at Patrick Mahomes. He's been sensational as he leads the league in touchdown passes. It's the Chiefs and the Dolphins on Sunday night.
From one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Miami Dolphins and the Kansas City Chiefs. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The KC offense set to go, led as always by the gunslinger, a former MVP in this league. It's Patrick Mahomes.
And if you go by the numbers, he's had a Pro Bowl type season, and maybe that's even selling him a little bit short. He's the NFL leader in touchdown passes to this point in the year. And with the end of the season not too far away, he's got his guys playing at a very high level.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Partner, one thing I was lousy at growing up, track and field, I could never anticipate the start before a race, but how about that backer? He figured it out, jumped the count, and turned it into a really nice play for his defense.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back, and he is going to lose yardage here. Third down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. The Dolphins take the field with Tua Tagovailoa, their quarterback from Alabama, at the helm.
And if you go by the numbers, he's had a Pro Bowl type season, and maybe that's even selling him a little bit short. He's the NFL leader in touchdown passes to this point in the year, and with the end of the season not too far away, he's got his guys playing at a very high level.
Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at about the 32. They'll start this drive out on the ground. The numbers for him from a week ago: 16 carries, 127 yards, and a score.
I think he's exactly where he wants to be coming into a game, partner, because he has to still be riding the momentum from last week when he broke the century mark in rushing and had one of his best individual efforts of the season. I would expect that there's more from him on the way after that type of a game, and I know his teammates and coaches, they feel exactly the same way.
Tua finding Gesicki there for a Dolphin first.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Tua now on first down. And he will find his man on the outside.
looking to throw again on second down.
Tua. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up second. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. A big play there.
With his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City.
Both sides of the football in sync early. You force the 3 and out, and then you take it down, score points.
You know what that tells me? They sold their game plan really well. Head coach said, listen, we're just going to stop them on 3 and out. We're going to take the ball downfield and score. But he also told them how it was going to happen. They're going to run this. We're going to stuff it. Then we're going to take the ball. They won't be able to keep up with us. And they got it done.
Extra point up and through. And it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Kansas City taking the field for their second drive.
And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it. Nice little nifty play for him there. You know, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Throwing again on second down. Mahomes. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3 and leaves him with 4th and 1.
Yeah, and on 3rd down, you know those pass rushers, they're in the starter's block. They're just waiting for the pistol to fire. You can almost hear the defensive coaches on the sideline pre-snap. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Really good job there of identifying it and making the play to force 4th down.
Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And the Dolphins' drive will start deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Sitting in first place in the division. They've got an open date on the calendar coming up next week. So, Charles, you and I were talking about this before the game. This one for them kind of has some extra importance.
It certainly does, because if they can get the win here and pad their lead a bit or at least keep pace, then they can job well done at this point and not have to worry about the ball at all until they're back in their facility, back in their meeting room, getting ready for the next game.
Now Tua. Open man is Waddle, complete.
That catch, by the way, kind of noteworthy. It's number 764 in his career. Ties him with Hall of Famer James Lofton.
And he's done it just as James Lofton did in his career. Smooth.
Ball start.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Here's Tua. And that falls to the ground, incomplete.
A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. Got a man, it's Waddle, complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver, and as this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. Second down and 3, ball on the 7. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. A great effort there. With his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Dolphins go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. So 2 drives, 2 touchdowns here in this first quarter, and he's got both of them.
Well, he's certainly setting himself up for a big game here, and I think if the play caller doesn't get in his own way, they should keep riding him the entire way of this game. Until the defense proves they can stop him, that's what I would call.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. And the Chiefs now getting set to go. And they, as mentioned, unbeaten to this point in the year, but you think this game, their toughest test yet.
I absolutely do, because to me, this is a good measuring stick game because they've been able to take advantage of the schedule. But here, this is another team leading its division with an eye on making a Super Bowl run, so this game is crucial.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 18 carries, 84 yards, and a touchdown.
And when he went over 1,000 yards last week, you know what it did for their offense? It gave them a true identity because everyone's going to talk about this. The offensive line's going to take pride in it. Of course, the guy carrying the football will. But how about the coaching staff? When they go in to talk contracts, when they talk to reporters, hey, we had a 1,000-yard rusher this year. That means something in today's NFL.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt, and it'll be Dolphin football. Jalen Waddle, the speedster wide receiver, brings out this offense.
And CD, assuming he stays healthy, assuming the health, should get to that 1,000-yard mark pretty easily.
And the best part of what he's done so far is allows him and the team to relax their pursuit a little bit. Meaning, if they just have normal games, they'll get to the 1,000-yard mark. They don't have to force anything. But one of the reasons he's having the year he's having is what I call route-running arrogance. They think there's no one that can cover them. No matter how many people are put in his direction, it just doesn't matter. He's going to find a way to beat them. And so far this year, he's done exactly that.
He sure has.
On third down, they're going to run for it here. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 89 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign.
One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating them up here in the first quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way back when a back's having a great game, you've got to get the ball out of his hands. See how far he can run without the ball. And what he meant was takeaways, not get loose, because maybe you can't just stop him with just regular tackling.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. On third down, they're going to run for it here. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards, but also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Justin Reed, the safety, made the tackle. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. Fletcher.
Now a timeout here, an injured player, and that's Jalen Waddle, who seems to be in some discomfort.
We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And he is going to have the Dolphins first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
A pretty sizable deficit here in the first quarter. This defense probably need to get off the field in those situations on 3rd down.
And you and I both know in this huddle before that last 3rd down play, that's exactly what they talked about. Let's make a play. Let's get off the field. Let's reverse the momentum. Instead, they got hit with another first down, almost back to the drawing board.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. From the 22, Tua. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
And Brandon, as you know, sometimes it's a lot tougher to run with these tight ends nowadays in the NFL, but just bigger wide receivers. He lined up on the left side of the formation, ran a drag route across the field, and tried to work his way open. He was able to make the catch, but the defenders were there, couldn't do a whole lot with it afterwards.
And the Dolphins are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2.
A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. A great play there. Doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter.
And the Dolphins have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Well, this has all the makings of a landmark day running the football. He scored 3 times now. We haven't hit the quarter break.
You think back to Alvin Kamara, Christmas Day 2020, 6 touchdowns, which tied Ernie Nevers, the Hall of Famer. He's halfway there already. Some fancy footwork in the early going.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-0. So that drive spans 13 plays. And the capper that put it in the end zone, a run of 8 yards.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away.
Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field.
And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. 2 division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential playoff preview down the line?
Yeah, and I think when you're talking about the talk about this game coming into play, you're talking about me because I blew up your phone all week prior to this one. I was so excited about this game because to me, it's not out of the realm of possibility that these 2 teams see each other again down the road. I like this matchup. They match up very well against each other.
21-0 our score after 1.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
So, Charles, you look at this offense, and really on paper at least, a great situation for them upcoming. They're unbeaten on the year, an open week coming up after this. So I guess my question, any worry that maybe this is coming at the wrong time?
Oh, definitely I would be worried about this game, maybe more than any other on the schedule, because I know my guys are looking ahead to that open week. I've got to keep them focused on the task ahead, make sure they take care of business in this one. Otherwise, you're talking about a double trap. The trap of losing the game and then having the open week and having to stew about it.
And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And this is taken in at the 5. And in for the Chiefs touchdown.
Maybe that is the boost that this offense needed.
They've done nothing the entire half, but out of the blue comes this big shot here. You're exactly right. Like a dunk in basketball, like a home run in baseball, maybe a solo shot. Sometimes you need that big play to get things ignited.
Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7. So that drives 6 plays, 75 yards. And it winds up with the Chiefs hitting pay dirt. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's already cruised past the 100-yard mark. We haven't even gone away for halftime yet.
He might not want halftime. All right, why cool off?
Keep everybody here.
Let's stay out on the field and keep going. But all that...
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
The fumble on 1st down. Now here's 2nd down.
From the gun, it's Tua. Over the middle, it's complete. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Over the middle, he's got Gesicki, the big 6'5" tight end.
And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41.
141 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4. And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And he'll be taken down at the 34. The Dolphins on 3rd down. Can't be any better than a perfect 6 for 6. Here it's 3rd and 3. And able to find Gesicki as tight end.
And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
At first glance, I thought he just used his size in order to win the route. But he also had a little subtle move in there as well. Made the defender think he was going one direction and was able to track the ball in another.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll take this close to a first down at the Chiefs' 20-yard line. A yard here. Looking to pass. Tua. Being chased out left. He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. This will wind up a loss on the play. And that'll bring up fourth down.
No surprise they decided to throw on third down. A little bit of a surprise that they completed the pass and lost yardage on the play.
They'll try and run for it. And try to push his way forward, but I think he's going to be short. And he is short. He needed two. He only got one. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. Well, they knew who to turn to on fourth down. Their horse, they needed the short yardage. He just couldn't get it.
And that's a surprise because normally that's bread and butter for them, right? Hand it to the big guy, let him go, pick up the first down. Didn't get it there. All credit to the defense. Usually, even if they know he's coming, he can't be stopped, and they got it done on that play.
He rifles one that's intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
After the turnover, it's Tua. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. Hands it off out of the gun. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Tagovailoa are going to try and throw on third down. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to KC. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass. And he wisely will throw that one away. They'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal. Tua sets up to pass it. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. And his kick is good. And they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
KC's offense ready to take over. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way, because after you throw an interception, You want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe give him a couple easy throws that he can complete and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
And still in the first half here, a long way to go. And he's going to lose yardage here, back to his own 18. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Well, sometimes despite the best planning, the defense actually has a plan as well, and they blanketed everyone on that play. They were able to close it down and spill in for a loss.
Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Completes it to Fant on the right side. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they've rallied and made the tackle.
Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down. This is taken at the 15. And that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And they will take over 1st and 10. Jalen Waddle running out, and that means that the Dolphins ready for another drive on offense.
He's doing what he's capable of, having a solid game. Not the most amazing game. He's not over 100 yards, but a good game so far.
And you just know that mentally, he feels like he's one catch away from turning it into a great game.
There he goes, left side. 20. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. A big play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins continue to pull away here in this first half.
And Charles, I had an offensive coordinator tell me one time that they designed every play to score. I don't know how true that is, but he had to run a long way after that catch. Heck of a play.
I think that when he was telling you that, he was designing run after catch in every play. I mean, that's the only way to put it in there, and that's what we got on that one. Nice catch, an even better run for big yardage.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the route is on here in this first half. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he returns this to the 22. And out come the Chiefs now. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. He'll get this to the 24, and it's 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw is Mahomes. On the slant, he's got Hardman. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Mahomes now to throw. And he's got Hardman in the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. A great effort there.
with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Chiefs get a bit closer. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And that'll cut this to a 17-point spread. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Miami set to take over. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
On first down, they'll run it on the draw play. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. 167 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. The last run got 9. That leaves him with second and a yard. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. Now a short one to Gesicki. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. From the 41, Tua. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Tua setting up shop to throw again. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 27-yard line. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick a down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
Setting to throw on 1st down is Tua. His throw incomplete. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. Tua going to throw. Got a man in it. And oh, he coughed it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Left side here, that's the tight end Fan. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. From the 31, Mahomes. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Now here's Mahomes. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Butker's kick here is good. And this is back down to a 7-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
Fielded just outside the goal line, and able to get this out to the 25. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground, and this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Back to throw here. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Now Tua. He's going to sling this deep downfield. He's got a man, complete. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Well, he's been doing this for a lot of years, with the arm strength still there, and he showed it off on that one.
And he made that look effortless, didn't he? I mean, he's had a great game throwing the football. This is going to add to his yardage total in a big way. It's one thing to be accurate on your short and intermediate throws, but when you're hitting the bombs like those, look out.
Yeah, that throw, my goodness, and even 70 yards through the air. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. Out of the gun on 3rd down. Here's Tua. And he's got his tight end Gesicki in the end zone. Touchdown, Dolphins. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money, in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. So that drive, 6 plays, 75 yards. And it all concluded with a touchdown pass to the tight end, Mike Gesicki. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down. 4th quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the 2nd touchdown. You got the 1st one for the 2nd one to even matter.
Mahomes' throw into the hands of Fan. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this is caught inside the 5. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. A big play there for KC. 57 yards. And a 2-score game, obviously. Every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5.
Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, then maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal.
They'll try again.
And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Isaiah Pacheco
with career touchdown number 128. He's now tied with Marvin Harrison for number 9 on the all-time list.
And the Chiefs have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a 1-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long, because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense, because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Touchdown. Here's Butker on to kick it away.
Takes it at the 7. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer on the end zone for a second home, because that's what it's been like throughout this contest. He knows how to get there, and boy, he looks happy when he does.
He's already bought all the property in the end zone. That's the problem. He's going to sell to himself now. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here.
Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it'll be 4th down. I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here, because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he's on to kick it away.
And this returnable for Hill.
43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return, and it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive.
And it feels like the momentum has shifted. They scored, then their defense forces that last punt, and now a chance to tie the game on this possession. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hill. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the chief linemen might have moved.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Throwing now is Mahomes. This is the tight end Fant. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. Finding room at midfield.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. Now they go screen. It's complete.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. It's Hill. Complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 30. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun snap to Mahomes.
Tyreek Hill's got another one.
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire.
Mahomes to throw it.
This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 12-yard line. First down now, but that clock rolling. Flush to his right.
And he will slide down, but a penalty marker down as well. And it looks like this is going to be all for naught.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
Here's Mahomes.
He's got his big tight end, Fant.
And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. Mahomes.
And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage.
Mahomes.
And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
And now remember, all touchdowns are reviewed, and in a tight game like this, they're going to take a good long look at it. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How is the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good, and we are tied here in the 4th quarter. The A 10-play drive that time. And the touchdown and PAT mean we are tied here in the final minute of play. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter. Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Out comes the Dolphin offense now as they get set to take over here. Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? What does he want for football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Mike Gesicki, and it's third down. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On third down, they're going to run for it here. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he's on here to punt it away.
What a game, you guys. 45-45. Hey, man. She's got
Here's Hill on the return.
She's going to have out a 35-yard line with 16 seconds to go. Target line for Harrison Buckner. 43-yard line. Two Chiefs got 2 timeouts left, 16 seconds.
The Chiefs offense
See
about
if they
set to
can
begin
get a
this
field goal
drive.
opportunity.
And Charles, obviously not much time left. I'm curious to see if there's enough for them to get into field goal range and try to win this.
Timeout with 10 seconds to go.
Just take it into overtime. But it's
Get
also
to the
very
40.
tough to pass up a chance to win it right now as well.
Get that first
But
down.
remember, if you do attempt that, it's got to be.
They get the first down. Timeout, Chiefs. And they could go for the game winner here. Oh, shit. Chiefs down at one point 20, 30. It was the 31. Yep, 31-7 at one point. That was 45-45. It was a game-winning drive, a game-winning kick here on the line for Harrison Buckner. So you get it. So you get it. 43, and he got it. The Chiefs got the victory. Oh my God, Mario! I'm telling you, you already know though. You can't count this team out, man. Chiefs gets the W with 1 second left, but oh my God, they got that in 15 seconds, y'all. That's tough. That field goal, and they got that talking about the 43 too. Oh my God, yeah, that's a ball game, folks. Wait, let's see if we just take this back from the 12. Yo, God, he tried. Chiefs get the victory, 48-45. What a game! Definitely, probably game of the year. Not gonna count. This probably is game of the year right here. Chiefs stay undefeated, man. GG to the Dolphins. We might concede. This might be a AFC. This is 2 top seeds in the AFC right now. This might be the AFC Championship game right here. If it is, I can't wait to see it. You know what I'm saying? Tua, he might win MVP. MVP candidate, front runner, man. The Dolphins got a good team. Very good fight here tonight. And they got, she's got a bye week. They say bye week too. That's good.
We'll see how this affects their playoff standing as they fall to 7-4 now on the year. And they will finally get an extra week.
Yeah, what a game though, man. Especially Mahomes and my Chiefs battered their way back. Their defense did not play, especially in that first half. Their defense was terrible, bro. But defense stepped up in that second half, especially in that fourth quarter, to give the Chiefs, man, the opportunity to win the game, and they did. I knew the offense was going to start to clip, especially in that second half. They needed to battle their way back. If they could never count a team like a guy like Patrick Mahomes out the game, 5 touchdown passes. Had that pick, but yeah, Tua had 2 touchdowns, had the pick, 400 yards. Yeah, the Chiefs defense just wasn't good, man. Each quarter had 400 yards. The running back, bro, for the 37 attempts. Hold on, this might be the most attempts in NFL history, bro, because he had 200 yards, though. He had 200 yards, 3 touchdowns. He had most of these yards in the first fucking quarter, believe it or not. But, yeah, 37 rushing attempts? Hold on, hold on. Hold on, bro. Hey Siri, how much is the rushing attempts leader in the NFL? Hey Siri, hey Siri. Who leads NFL history in rushing attempts in one game? No. Well, 45 rushing attempts in a game. Okay, so that's not it, bro. It's close though. That's like second. 37 rushing attempts. It's crazy. That's some crazy bitch type of stuff. But yeah, Checo, they didn't have time to run the ball. He was down most of the game, but he got a touchdown though. Yeah, god damn, boy. Checo, a lot of receptions. Most thing got hands on. Tyreek Hill, and Kadarius Toney and Hardman, they was all good, bro. Boys were crazy, bro. You can see right there. But yeah, so shout out to the Dolphins. Jalen Waddle got injured. Hopefully he's okay. But yeah, that was good, very, very good, entertaining game. You know what I'm saying? Esteban and this Damani Jackson who got the picks. Good game, bro. Good game, man. Chiefs winning, man. Stay undefeated, 45. Battled their way back. Got the victory, man. That's what championship teams do. You know what I'm saying? Exactly what championship teams do. Yeah, they got it done, man. Very, very entertaining game. Good ass game. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he definitely competed the ass out there, man. He competed, man. Proud of the Chiefs for that. Very, very good victory, man. Chiefs heading to the bye week, man. What a way to head into the bye week. Definitely a well deserved bye week, man. You know what I'm saying? Well deserved. Patrick Mahomes most likely up. Offensive AFC Player of the Week. Got Jalen Hurts. He threw for 5 touchdown passes as well. Zach Collins, 16 tackles, and then we got Patrick Queen for 12 tackles and a sack. That's week 12 right there. Yeah, alright, man. We supposed to end this stream off at week 13, so we probably could skip to week 13. Look at this playoff pictures now. Let me see if there's some games that you might want to play. Not really. Not really, nah. Yeah, we got Sim this week as well. Yeah, let's see if we can go to week 13, man. Take a look at these playoff bracket, and we gonna end this stream off, man. So, yeah. So let's look at 2029 playoff picture so far in week 13, yo. So obviously we start with the AFC. The Chiefs got the 1 seed, man. Bengals with the 2 seed. Dolphins with the 3 seed. Colts with the 4 seed. Bills with the 5th seed. Raiders with the 6th seed. And Patriots with the 7th seed. Like I said, this is just for now, week 13. All this could change, but I think the Chiefs solidified the 1 seed for sure. You got the Bengals and the Dolphins. They most likely gonna be either they have rotate or they stay where they at. Probably, maybe so. We got the NFC. We got the Panthers on top, number 1, man, back on top. Got the champions, the Commanders, Washington Commanders, number 2. I think this will stay how it is, 1 and 2, most likely. Or Washington could kind of maybe jump the Panthers, but no, I think it stay how it is. I think it stay how it is. Seahawks number 3, Vikings number 4, 49ers number 5, Cardinals number 6, and you got the Falcons at number 7 as of right now. So yeah, that's how it's looking so far. With that, let's take a look at the standings. Chiefs still number 1, of course. Panthers number 1, 11 and 1. Okay. Commanders, everything. So y'all see how it's looking so far. Let's go to the. Okay, so like I say, Bengals they routed they most likely win the 2 seed, most likely on the 2 or 3 seed for sure. They're gonna get a home playoff game. See this, like I said, this division right here is so tough, y'all. This division is tough, man. I don't know who's gonna win this division. Whoever wins the division though gonna be a first round exit anyway. Let's be honest, but still, we gonna see who's gonna win this division. AFC East. Ooh, we got the Dolphins and the Bills battling for that third seed. Most likely, that's at the end of the day. Let's see who get it, man. See who get it. Thanks to the Chiefs, Bills, Dolphins lost, and the Bills they tie right now. So we still got the Patriots too. Don't forget the Patriots. They 6-5. You know, just pretty much out of there, but well, not really sure. But yeah, they pretty much. I think they pretty much out of there. But Patriots 6-5 as well too. Chiefs got that. Vikings division pretty close as well. Vikings and Lions, the Bears still in the mix as well. Planet mostly got this, but like I said, for that other spot, the Falcons got a 7th spot right now. The Bucks can take that. You know what I'm saying? They were just in the NFC Championship game, having a down season, lost 3 games in a row. I don't know what's going on with the Bucks right now. NFC East, yeah, Boston. Most likely, like I said, they probably will get that the winner division and get that 2 seed. I don't think they. I mean, they can catch up to the Panthers, but I don't think they is. I don't think they gonna catch up to the Panthers. They probably get that 2 seed. Seahawks, it's close, man. Seahawks, 49ers, and the Cardinals, man. It's close race. So, I mean, I think that's going to end up all that, you know what I'm saying, going to end up turning out at the end of the day. Let's go to the board. Let's see if anything changed. We got Dak Prescott right now as the MVP. 2 went down. We got Josh Allen, Keon Jenkins, Mahomes. You know what I'm saying? See, change, y'all. A lot of stuff has changed. What about Coach of the Year? Matt Rule still. I was the player of the year right now. John Mechie. And then Najee. Okay. Okay, go back. Defensive player of the year, Jack Sawyer right now for the AFC and NFC. We got Orlando Blunt, rookie. Yeah. Greg Vincent and Ezekiel. Yeah, let's go say the same most likely. Yeah, I was going to say the same. Checo and Najee, receiver CD and John Mechie. Mechie having an amazing season. Cap, okay, linebacker, DB. Okay, so a lot of stuff has changed. And yeah, so that's pretty much how that's looking. Chief got number 1 offense still. Carter's got number 1 defense. He got top 3 defense. Okay. Let me see Dak Prescott's stats compared to Mahomes. Because Mahomes is number 1 in both stats. I feel like I find out Madden like to play the ratio game type shit. Yeah, they like to play the ratio game. You know, which like I said, which is nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that, man. I personally kind of, you know what I'm saying, low key like it. We can play that. Oh, we can watch that Bills and New England game. Like I said, it's gonna be in the stream. I'm kind of be busy tomorrow, but I might stream for y'all boys, man. You know what I'm saying? We probably get to like week. If I do stream, we probably get to like week 15 tomorrow. Week 14 or week 15. We'll probably get to tomorrow, man. Like I said, 8 playoffs coming soon, man. Like I said, this is the playoff bracket for week 13. Let me know. I think this is gonna end up shaking out at the end of the season. But man, I'm gone, man. That's the end of the stream. Like, comment, subscribe, man. And drop y'all, you know what I'm saying, end season predictions down below. And I'm gone, man. I'm out of here. Like,